In the next two videos, I want to focus on some of the bad habits that I find those on production teams in particular to be guilty of, including, of course, myself on occasion. As with all jobs, even if you're already good at what you do, you can always get better. Most of the time, we liken our shows to being marathons, not sprints. If you're in it for a longer stretch, you may as well learn a few new tricks along the way, right? I suggest the items across the next couple of videos in particular as things that are relatively easy to achieve with maximum impact. Sometimes it's not about making a new habit, it's about merely tweaking or bringing a greater awareness to the ones that you already have. The first bad habit I want to tackle is, are you really that busy? Say what you mean. If you're focused on something that you have a tight deadline for, say so. If you need a minute to concentrate, ask for it. Being busy has become a bit of a dirty word in the business world. At its best, it's a catch-all for being under the gun. At its worst, it's a superficial distraction to make it seem like you're a girl boss or hustling. I posit that when we say we're busy, we actually mean something else. The problem with saying that you're always busy is that it shuts doors. It tells people that you're not available, that you're preoccupied with something better or seemingly more important. I personally feel that production staff in particular have a tendency to say they're swamped or busy. While this may be technically true, we need to take responsibility for how we communicate the allocation and priority of our time to our teams. Don't get me wrong. Yes, I firmly believe that women are still overworked and underpaid, and that we still have to work 2, 3, 4 times as hard as men to get where we are. I also think there is a difference between being focused, hardworking, and busy. I also think that we have confused busy with being meaningfully and necessarily engaged with our work. The show you work on is not the you show. It is a team effort, and saying that you're busy or swamped when you're not is not only disingenuous, it puts up walls. Admit that you need assistance if you need it. Ask for 5 minutes or invite collaboration from your teams. The second bad habit I want to tackle is always wanting to have the last word or wanting to be right. I know this can be a tough one. In production or other managerial roles, it can be common, even expected, that we do have the last word or that we want to be correct in all matters. The reality is, of course, is that this isn't always true, nor is it always helpful. Think about it this way. When you look back on the relationships in your life, when has being right or having the last word actually improved the quality of your relationship with the person you are receiving the information from or giving the information to? The last bad habit I want to talk about in this video is saying guys instead of folks, team, y'all, etc. This is a relatively low effort investment for maximum results. Just think, how will we get more women and non-binary folks into this industry if we continue to behave in a way that suggests that having more guys on the team is the norm? If you're eye-rolling right now about being PC, I have a question for you. How many types of telephones have you used in your lifetime? If you have used a rotary phone, a landline, a clamshell or flip phone, and then now a touchscreen phone, I believe in you. You can handle these changes. You can adapt to simply saying folks or team instead of guys. It is not a political statement, it is a small kindness that you can do in your day-to-day.